Hello, welcome. You know what? The cover of this book and some of the stuff I saw at it on New Comic Book Day, some of that stuff looked like it might be an interesting thing for Halloween. I think I was kind of wrong. It's not really scary enough or really weird enough in a compelling way to kind of really fit in with the Halloween, October, Feartober kind of thing that we're trying to do here by looking at all these Hyde Street books, for example. But I read it, so I was like, Psh, I should talk about this son of a gun. So here we are. We're going to talk about this son of a gun. So brace yourselves for Nemesis the Warlock. And just to kind of summarize it in like one sentence, if you really want, I don't know that I actually liked it that much. We start off real strong here with Torquemada. Now, all the bad guy stuff here is kind of like Spanish Inquisition themed. Like that's what this is. It's like the Spanish Inquisition, the comic book. And I'm sure I just got demonetized on YouTube for saying the I word or something, which is funny. Given the stuff that's on YouTube, that's way worse than somebody saying Inquisition. But that's how YouTube is, man. Like you can put up like the most horrifying stuff, and if you're the right person, you're monetized. And you can just casually like make a historical reference, and boom, you're demonetized. But that's what they're looking like. This is like old school, uh, that kind of look. It's very British, and over here in the side text, the fine text, they talk about it. And I'm not sure if these are new stories or if these are stories that were already printed in 2000 AD. But that's where this comes from. So when I say it looks very British, I'm actually right because it is British. And it's not particularly compelling, I didn't find, except for the way the art looks. So they live on this world called Termite. And it's apparently like the seat of some giant interstellar empire of evil or something like that. Torquemada runs the place. Those are his troops, the Terminators. And people live underground. They travel through tubes and stuff to get where they're going. Very dystopian, very 80s British. Kind of weird, huh? It's almost like it was in 2000 AD or something. And their nemesis is this guy named Warlock. And we don't really see Warlock all that much here in the beginning. Just want to show some of these dudes off. Like, that guy looks pretty cool. The Terminators look pretty cool. But Warlock rolls through and just interferes with their plans at every turn, and they try to stop him, but the stopping him never really works. And that's really all we learn about what's going on here in this first issue, or the first story in this book, because there's two stories. And at this point, I kind of got through that intro material. Nemesis, the Warlock, vanished down the black hole bypass, or whatever they called it, and I was just kind of like, what am I even reading? Then we got a whole other story after this where the bad guys, the termites, show up on an alien planet to make sure that the people are actually human. And my eyes kind of glazed over at this point because I too am familiar with Warhammer 40k. And Nemesis shows up on like whatever planet, the locals attack him, yada yada. Bad things start happening to them, and I stopped caring at that point. The art style in the book is ludicrous and crazy and a lot of fun to look at, but I don't know if the book makes any sense. I don't know if it's compelling, if the writing was engaging, because I sure didn't feel engaged by it. Not at all. And that's kind of a bummer, because I went into this thinking, man, this looks pretty cool. So that's what I got to say about Nemesis the Warlock #1. Now keep in mind, this is from 40 years ago. It's very British. And if you weren't like already ready, like if you weren't primed to be the right audience for this, you're probably not the right audience for this. And I don't think I was the right audience for this. But that's where I'm at. That's what I think. And I'm just kind of left disappointed because, boy, some of the visuals in this thing were just fantastic. I mean, this is just great looking over here. Oh, and there's a place in here where one of the Inquisition dudes ends up underground, and we just get these like really awesome looking alien things. Like, look at those dudes. Like, there's so much in this book that made me just go, man, I want to like that. And then it just didn't quite drive it home for me. Well, take care of yourselves. You have a great day. Hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye bye.